Yeah, so video is a little inaccessible today for a few reasons. So moving right to audio, I have practiced this a few times, and so thought it would come out more efficient, but grinding to a halt, which is good. I need to grind. I need to grind faster. I had court. Days to me at this point are gone. I don't know when. I did ask to be named as plaintiff or the plaintiff, not my legal name or my nickname, or the name that people that actually know me call me. I also asked to look only at the judge when I was on the witness stand. Granted, and so I've now limited my risk reduction is prevention. I have fewer new memories. Hearing the plaintiff, I hear that in a bunch of voices, so I don't. And pictures, or how it starts for me. That's where my memories start, is what I see. I think my memories start there. That's not where my senses start in real life. Change. I understand an absence. It's cool having that and training a dog, a service animal. That's another thing cool I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, I asked for those two things. I got home and realized that I agreed to receive email, which I'm not doing that. It was the last day of school party, and I scared a little sense into myself. I called the judge's assistant and asked that the defendant just bring his proposals on June 10th. I think that's the date, June 10th, 2026, 1:30 p.m. And so I was thinking about, while I was preparing for the hearing, 2-hour hearing for harassment where the plaintiff becomes the defendant. I was thinking about how that case is about social media, and the body camera footage has come up many times. And it's on social media multiple times. I don't know if I can be in the same room as the defendant while that's playing. I think that'll I'll be in a thing I can't get out of. I have to say no. I say no to that. So I don't know. And then in thinking of being in that situation, I thought, who would I tell that I have to do that? Who is on my short list of people to ask for emergency help this time? It always changes. I've asked everyone. It's always a no. And so I've been more careful about the help I need. I only ask for the help I need. puppies. Butchie, 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 Butchie. Hey, come here, Butchie boy. Hey, Butchie, stop. Yeah, the dogs are barking. Let's see if I can remember this. Freaking doubt it. It's golden hour and my yard looks great. Puppies, stop. No. My body feels bad, but my yard looks great. The sunset in my pine trees keeps me alive. 2 photos on my website of that. Under art, my art page is growing a little. It's budding. Sister shit. So I called the court. Third thing I did with awareness for prevention and risk reduction and harm reduction is immediately call the court and leave a voicemail saying, please no emails, just have the defendant bring whatever needs to happen so the judge can decide. I don't know. I don't even know anymore and certainly don't care. Just end. Finish line. I am sure that post made it. Finish line. I don't get to pick on this. I'm done. So, body camera footage in motion. The names on my note. I'll be happy to read them. I mean, that's the question. Do you want to be on somebody's Obi-Wan Kenobi note? Here's mine. Blake, Steve, Mark, Craig, Mark, Wong, Croft, Rhodes, Hickey, Guy, Randall, Mark, John, Clay, Tabor, Nash, Back, Hirsch, Smith, Brian. I don't know about Brian. That's the first name. I'm not sure who I mean, and I'm sure I used a first name very intentionally, so I gotta figure out who that is. And big name, Shelley Simmons. Not ready to think about that yet. I just have the note. And higher power. I know I have to do one email. The rest of this motion, I did part of it already once. I wrote what I think I need to ask the right questions and get what I need into Literotica. Today, actually, I wrote it into something I'm working on. That's a safe space for me to dump emotion in this dimension. For sure. Yeah, it is punishing, dude. Damn. Body camera footage. I cannot, for harm reduction, I need to put as many people around me as possible. The right people are the only people, and I need to put people around me in case. Body camera footage is going to get played. It's been talked about so many times. We had an awesome underneath body camera footage. It says, the kids are great. The kids are great. We had an awesome last day of school. Started indoor, outdoor, rainy day, bonfire party. I love having those kids here. I love seeing my kids in healthy relationships. I love seeing my kids I want my kids to see less. One kid's at the cabin, which is one of my favorite things ever. I love when they're there. That is my home. And I'm training service dog. And it's helping. And she did a lot this week. Here's a preview because as soon as I sleep, in order to do one email, which means service dog, I have to do the motion. I bring it down to the courthouse, which we're going anyway, so it'll give us a good reason to go. I send one email with the motion. And then I think all the work that I have to do the day of. That's the thing. That's the reason I can do motions, is because if my motion is done ahead of time, I think I don't have anything to do in court. And I can't do anything in court anyway. I mean, that was obvious. I get on the witness stand. I don't even fucking know what day or time or universe we're in. As soon as I hear, isn't it true? I asked the bailiff about holding me back. Like, I know I have consideration for capacity, which determine limitations. I feel it in my legs right now. People have had to hold me back before when he's not there. So, first I will prepare a motion, and then I will prepare for the hearing. Meanwhile, I will put it in literotica. I will eat. I will hydrate. I will stay in my routine until I can rest. I will practice until I can rest. Yeah, Shelley Simmons. Thanks for listening.